Hey, this is Wally Gordon from The Collective, coming live from my own Kia, talking about why I believe that ska punk should be on the radio, hosted by Craven Moorhead. Growing up in Arizona, born and raised, I remember being a kid and listening to The Edge, and I remember the first time I stumbled upon ska punk radio. I didn't really have a musical preference of what I liked necessarily, but I remember feeling like that genre of music and that radio show, I would listen to the songs. I would go to school and I'd tell my friends about these songs and these bands that I heard of, and they would listen to the radio, and we would all talk about these bands that we would have never heard of before. And it brought a community together, and I don't even know how that happened necessarily, but I do know that the fact that you could go on at night and listen to the ska punk show, and you could, you know, be introduced to these bands that just wouldn't have been out there otherwise. You really felt like you belonged to something. And I think in this day and age, like, it's even more important for kids to have that, being that, you know, we're all on this Facebook and we're all on this other stuff we didn't really have back then. It's easy to get lost in the world, and having a place and a community that supports you is really important. I remember hearing Authority Zero for the first time on that station, and honestly, it brought a lot of pride to be from Arizona, where a band like that can come up and just kill it. You know what I mean? Like, that was what inspired me to start playing music myself. I mean, if it wouldn't have been for ska punk, I would have never been like, I want to play guitar, I want to write songs, I want to do any of this stuff. And I think there's probably, if it happened to me, it probably happened to a lot of kids. And anything that inspires greatness or inspires art, I completely support. So I think that ska punk should be on the radio. Craven should be hosting it. I want to hear what's out there. I want to hear these new bands. I mean, as it stands right now, you have to go and you have to seek out the music yourself. And although that is, you know, that's a little more punk rock, I guess, I think that having a community that exposes you to that also is more inviting. And I think it's really important that we allow that to happen. So, ska punk on the air, Craven hosting it, Wally Gordon from The Collective, live from my Kia. I'm out. Bye.